Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us here at MFTV. I am your host for this evening. My name is Uber. I am joined in the studio here by none other than Dazed for promises Dazed to be a cracker of a match tonight.
Yes, indeed it does, and a match that looking forward to. A bit of a late decision to cast it, but nonetheless, I think we could be seeing a future grand final matchup, or at least a semi-final matchup, because these two teams have been on fire so far throughout the season, and yeah, it's going to be a really interesting match.
Yeah, that is for sure. Definitely both these teams considered powerhouses on the Australian side game. The COD 4 CGI ladder, we are seeing a match of a first versus third here. So Chimera absolutely dominated. We've got a win rounds one rounds loss ratio of about 3 at the moment. And Vox Eminor with some good performances as well. Both teams 2 wins and 0 losses. This is it. This is what's going to break the loss drought, so to speak, for either team. It really will start to shape up how the ladder will look heading into the next round and the rest of the season here. So we do have a few of these teams. The top teams were sitting up on the top of the ladder there. Those top 3, Arcade, Chimera, and Vox Eminor now. So tonight, one of these guys will have their first loss on the board, and they will kick down as well. So I tell you what, it's going to be a massive match, Dave. It's super huge. Both teams coming at it. It's going to be hammer and tongs kind of action here, and we can expect some very, very classy play coming from both teams, especially. I guess Chimera, a bit of a spotlight on them. They were SQL organisation here in Australia. Also, shout out to our European and foreign listeners. Thanks for joining us, Menace, as well on the channel. Chimera used to be SQL. They pretty much haven't lost a game except the grand final last year in CGI, which K took off them. They had a massive year and they just absolutely dominated. So they've had a great one as well. Chimera going up against Vox Eminor, newly formed with some immunity players and a few other players. AP coming from Archaic, if I'm not mistaken here. So we will see AP, Beast, Nick, Trist, Vass, and Teak as well. They're all aliased up at the moment. There's Lightman, Nick, Wildcard, and you don't know. But hopefully we'll see their names in a moment. It is the map of Backlot, Days. And what are you going to expect from these two high-quality teams on this map?
To be honest, I don't know. Like, I'm not really an expert in terms of the high-end PC COD players, but I mean, whatever we see, I'm sure it's gonna be great. I'm expecting a lot of like hard pushes, because you don't really want to get too bogged down on this map, and especially you don't want to get naded early, because that's not going to help at all. So yeah, I think defense is going to be the key here. Well, actually, no. Technically, I guess attack would be the key, because defense is, probably a bit more favourable, maybe. At least in my opinion. I guess it varies between teams and players, but yeah, I think attack's quite difficult. But if you do get a good attack, then you're pretty set for defense as long as you've got a good defense setup. So yeah, it should be an interesting game, and I'm not sure who to pick. I guess maybe I'll pick Chimera. I don't know, just because. I know them better, their lineup, whereas Voxy's got a sort of a new lineup, so they may not have fully adjusted yet. So I'm gonna pick Chimera, but I swear I think it's only going to be like 2 rounds, hopefully, and yeah, because a good game's close game's a good game.
Definitely, this is probably the game to watch. The first 4 rounds is probably the best matchup we're going to see here. So the names have come up. We get some scoreboard action, Days. For Vox Eminor, we see Vass, Nick, Dyson, AP, and Teak. Dyson, obviously, for those who don't know him from the old immunity lineup. And who we got for Chimera rocking up tonight, Days?
For Chimera, we've got Prawn, Dutch, Ken or Kenji, Josh, and Stacy or Stace. And Josh, they're rocking a nice 139 ping right now, 134 now. So hopefully he can sort that out, otherwise he might be at a bit of a disadvantage tonight.
Yes, indeed. For those of you who are having trouble with the stream, some will struggle and some won't. You need to turn your quality down a bit. If that's the case, some people will have no issues at all. It's actually a client-side problem, I think. So just see if you can work that one out. Otherwise, we'll try and turn the quality down for you guys, try and help you guys out. But yes, so Chimera with the star-studded lineup tonight, the same lineup they pretty much rolled for the last 2 seasons. And Josh, yes, sporting a very large ping, quite typical from Western Australia. For those of you unaware from the European scene, Australia's a big-ass country. And when you've got teams from both sides of the country playing in the same game, you get some interesting results with servers that are hosted on the eastern states here. So it's going to be rough. Now, for obviously Josh, always got about the same amount of ping. He uses the anti-lag, though. Obviously, COD 4 has anti-lag that kicks in after about 100 ping. And then basically you can see your opponents a split second before they can see you to try and even the results up. And there's plenty of controversy involved with that one. We have seen threads about it, especially Josh in general. But, he's one of the best SMG players in Australia, undoubtedly. And, he's definitely earned that title. It's not through it's not through anti-lag, as I'm hoping you guys will see tonight. So obviously we're going to see the Chimera crew starting on defense here. They'll be able to just sort of sit back and let Vox Eminor sort of dictate the flow of play. Vox Eminor will have to make their pushes towards A especially, and really work out their rushes through L-Ben's. Nades will be coming down left, right, and centre. They need to decide how they're going to approach the A side. They're going to go through the they're going to go through the midsection or through L-Ben's. It is a dangerous spot with the nades that do come down. People aren't too happy with the serve at the moment. We may have to switch it up here, as we do have obviously Josh with a disproportionately large amount of ping. So we'll see if those boys can get the stuff sorted. It shouldn't be a problem as long as we can fit in the server. That'd be fantastic. Yeah, so the video, if the video is freezing, we'll try and flick it up for you guys and just turn down the quality. But it's, I don't know, Daze, it's not that high.
I believe the problem is, I read about it. Obviously, we're going through Twitch TV / Justin TV, and the delay server that we use. Apparently, if your net is not too crash hot, or even just I guess if you're unlucky enough, it's not fantastic, and it can be a bit choppy. So I don't think that lowering the quality will be much of a difference. Unfortunately, I don't know, the delay server, I guess, is just not the best it could be. So just stick in there. It may fix itself, it may not. Try refreshing the stream a few times. Even power cycle your router modem, and who knows, it might work. It's a bit of a pain, we know, but it's not on our side. So yeah, unfortunately, it's just the way it is with the whole streaming and the servers that we have to use to do it. So yeah, apologies, but hopefully it'll sort itself out for you guys out there. And if obviously if you're downloading or uploading or anything like that, you might want to pause that, because yeah, that would help probably.
Yeah, you're dead right. I suppose looking at the server here, speaking of lag, Vox Eminor decided they'd rather not change maps, and they'd rather stay in this server, should I say? So yeah, Chimera, obviously Josh having a few problems with his ping, and looks like Chimera a little bit frustrated about that. They're a bit concerned, I guess, about cheating, and it's actually been shown to me lately that I never realised how easy it was to cheat from watching some players. But you know, apparently it's easier than I thought, and that people are doing it as well. And even at this level, sometimes, as much as I'd hate to throw any fingers around, but I think that I'm not sure what's going to happen with the server choice here, but hopefully Vox Eminor will allow them to change servers if they need to. We can get 5 and hit 5 and cracking on this match here. Daze, mate, we might go to a short ad break while we start to get some of these issues ironed out, and we'll be back in just a moment.
No worries.
A new generation of visual computing brilliance is now within your reach. AMD App Acceleration uses the power of your AMD Radeon GPU to accelerate HD video content and enhance image quality for the ultimate entertainment experience. Expand your desktop across multiple displays for the ultimate workspace. Realistic features and enhanced effects with amazing performance for the ultimate gaming experience. AMD HD 3D technology offers an immersive 3D experience for games and Blu-ray. Introducing AMD Radeon HD 6670, HD 6570, and HD 6450 GPUs, offering next-generation features for everyone, affordable and here today.
Thank you, we are back here, and still haven't decided what we can issue in this server. Chimera Boys has got 5 though by the looks of things. Looking at Josh's ping, not any better. They may still have to play with him, depending on how reasonable the Vox Eminor boys plan to be. I still think Chimera are going to make a game of it. For those of you with over-vigilant virus programs, as well as my mate Menace has told me, they can scan the incoming stream for viruses. Obviously, your computer does store the stream on your own PC for a short amount of time. So just make sure that, yeah, you know, if you've got an over-vigilant virus program, maybe just tell it to relax a bit, and we can hopefully get...
Or ad blockers.
Yeah, that's right. So hopefully we can...
Yeah, so I know that some ad blockers actually also check the stream for ads and block them. So yeah,
Alright, here we go. We do have erupts here, and it has happened, so Chimera going to roll out on the defense now. They're going to roll out with their star-studded scope man, Dutch Pride. They made out over mid here. They do come flying thick and fast on this map. All over Elbands and Vass, the only one unlucky enough to get caught. Oh, make it! Alright, not quite two there, as the does go some heavy nades down, smoke the Elbands. So Vox Eminor straight away know that they're up against it, trying to push. Kenji gone straight to top of the B building. Got Dyson on the Josh there, very nicely. Nick picked up Ken with some good AK work there, so it's all happening here. Stace has picked up Teak as well. Hard to follow at the moment as a 3v2 unfolds here. Chimera with the numbers. Nick loving that mid building. I wouldn't be surprised if he put his deagle out and went for some long shots here. But he's going to try and get some control down on the B side. Unfortunately, Vass dropped the bomb over at Elbands here, so AP and Nick are trying to work that B side. We do see Nick top of the mid building and AP top of Ruins building. They are looking over towards the A side now. Can't see a lot of action. And the players from Chimera are keeping their heads studiously covered. Trying not to push out too far. Dutch still in spawn here, just with the scope trying to watch that B side. He may pick up AP in a sec if he's not seen. Prawny pushing outside of A. He's seen someone top of mid, but oh, Nick too sharp there with the AK-47. He's jumped down now into mid. And he's just going to chill in Elbands. He's seen another move in bottom AO. It's not looking good for Chimera at the moment. Their players have poked just a little too far now. AP getting tag on the Stace. Not enough to take him, but he will go down there. AP on the Stace, and Dutch Pride, the last man standing, knows that A is about to cop it in the rear end. He's just chilling outside the front A, watching to see if someone pushed in with the bomb. AP coming around at the back to see if he's too slow to catch Dutch Pride. Dutch onto Nick there, and the bomb is dropped with 15 seconds left in the round. It could be a fantastic clutch here from the man. Dutch Pride coming around. Bricks now looking at front A. Oh, look at that deagle work. Dutch Pride brought it back. Fantastic. Great way to start it off. It was a 2v2 there, and they clutched it. Came very nice there from Dutch Pride. 0-1 on the Razor Zone scoreboard in favour of Chimera Dazed.
Yeah, no, it was a good clutch there from Dutch. He played it cool, you know. I think AP needed to probably cover Nick a bit better whilst he was planning, but no, Dutch played that really well. Anyway, I'm on board with AP this round, who's just spotted someone. Looks like he's going to throw a frag grenade over towards the B bomb site now. And let's see if he can pick up a frag. No, he won't. And but Josh, however, will, and also so will Stace. So Nick and Vass getting taken down there, and Teak with the bomb there. Oh, takes out Josh as he jumps out into his crosshairs. Oh, he spots another guy. He gets tagged. Can he follow it up with the kill? No, he doesn't. I believe that was Prawny there getting tagged quite a bit, and Stace there makes it count with a kill there. Kenji takes out Dyson, so it's all up to AP now, who just gets taken out by Kenji there. So quite a quick round there from the Chimera boys. Wouldn't you agree, Ruba?
I would definitely agree there. Chimera stamping their dominance on this game. Josh, you know, not having a huge one as you'd expect with 150 ping. Man, I'd get less than that in Malaysia, I think. Nonetheless, Chimera starting strong here now. Stay trying to push him to steal, dodging that initial nade. Smoking is very heavy over mid now. And Vass has pushed up to APC so as not to get naded Elbands. Here we go, pushing side A now is Vass. Vass is in now in bottom A. He's oh, there we go, fantastic word. He's picked up Stace, he's in top A. Oh, look at that, he's taken down Prawn. So good late push there into A. He's used his play to his advantage, worked around the APC, and now we see a 3v2 unfold in favour of Vox Eminor now. Dutch Pride in mid-building. Josh pushing front A, trying to get aggressive here, but not enough. Vass having a huge round. I think at least 3 there. He is 3v2 there, so on a 3 down now, and it is a 3v1 situation now. Dutch Pride in mid, last man standing. Got the heavy whipping there from Nick over at Elbands. Nick with the bomb, going to push A. He knows his last adversary is in the mid building, so he'll be free to fly now. And Dutch, it's your move, mate. Approaching now from the APC. Come front A, see what he can see, but come from behind was Vass, and he got dicked there by AP as well. So a bit of a two-pronged assault by Vox Eminor with some great play from Vass, and his little 4 down that round makes it 1-2 on the Razor Zone scoreboard. Chimera's way.
Yeah, Vass having a good round there. I'm going to jump on board with Stace now, who's got the 74U in hand for the Chimera boys. Doesn't look like it's going to be a huge rush coming from him, but it will be a bit of a nade kill there. Dyson going down nice and early, but Vass just takes out Josh there, and Stace gets flashed as well. Let's see if we can find Vass now. He's got a nice rush going on. He's in the thick of the smoke. If he looks to his left, he will get a kill, but no, he won't, because Stace gets the kill instead. So AP, Teak, Nick left to AP there, gets a nice headshot on Dutch. Nick there takes out Prawn. Stace then takes out Teak, so we've got a 2v2 situation. These rounds really, you know, coming down to 2v2, 3v2 situations before they sort of end, and it's good to see the rounds are quite close. So Nick there just working that middle building, that's making that his home, making that his domain, and looks like he's going to head up the ladder to the top now. I think he likes the top there, likes to be able to see the whole map, likes to be able to get the picks. So let's see if the Chimera people, boys, sorry, are willing to oblige. They've got the bomb down in bottom A. We're going to see Stace here get a nice kill there on AP. It's all up to Nick now, who is up top. I believe Kenji knows. Yes, Kenji does know, but fails. Nick there almost gets a kill. Nick comes around, takes out Kenji. I'm not sure what happened to Kenji there, but Stace, oh, luckily saves the day for the Chimera guys. Takes out Nick. Teak. And not sure how Kenji missed a few of those shots there, but Nick, sharp as always, almost got the kill. Well, sorry, did get the kill, and unluckily wasn't enough there.
Yes, indeed. So some issues that we've heard about, stream lagginess and stuff. Apologies, we'll try to work on that. In the meantime, though, Josh with an 8 on the Vast there. So there goes the spearhead for the Vox Eminor crew. AP come around the smoke now. Bottom 10. One that clears. He's got to see 2 behind him now. Josh is going to push out the smoke. Oh, look at this. Possible plus 10 for Vast. He's taking out Dutch. Oh, the positioning there was fantastic. Peeking even. Comes straight through the smoke. But Josh is recovered very, very well from that little confrontation. And AP will pick him up though, so we see a 2v3 situation. Vox Eminor with the numbers now. Teak got the bomb making a very slow approach to A. We do see someone bottom A. Ken's picked up AP over in the mid area. Prawny saw the bullets fly there, but he'll opt to sit tight in A. Near the ladder to the bottom here. So it is Teak v Prawn in A. Teak carefully poking everything. Prawn watching front A here, so neither of them are aware of the other's presence. But that's only a matter of time now until we hear Teak get that fake plant down. He's watching the stairs, so Prawn, he's straight through and taking him out. Well done there now. It is a 2v1. Nick's got to do it all. He's got an AK. He's at Elbens. The bomb is in A now. He's got to go through Prawny first in A. Prawny loving up that little spot there, heading down to the basement on the stairs. He'll be able to hear Nick pushing into A and make a play pass, which he will indubitably do. Seeing one out, a red container there. Will Prawny take this moment to strike? No, he's sitting tight. He's now just about to push up. Oh, Nick was pre-aiming the spot there, but it wasn't enough. Prawny heavily tagged. Nick heavily tagged. Nick gets smashed up by Kenji through mid. 4-1 in favour of Chimera. Looks like they're getting out to an absolute roarer of a start, Dazed.
Yeah, no, they're really starting, you know, and they're clenching the rounds that they're sort of on the back foot of, and like we saw there, you know, there was a few early kills from Vox, but still Chimera come away with the win, the round win. As I'm going to follow, Teak's got the bomb, so he's probably not going to be pushing too hard. So I'm going to follow Dyson now, or Beast, who's got the 74U. He's going to work it with Bass though, but Bass gets taken down in front of him, and Nick there takes out Dutch as well. But Beast is looking for a wallbang there. Prawn takes out Josh though. So oh, wait, Prawn takes out Josh. Okay, so fair enough. Team kill there. Don't see that too often with these caliber players. But anyway, Nick there takes out Kenji, and so we're left with Prawn and Stace now. So let's see what they're doing. We've got 74U in hand for Stace. He's been spotted as well though. He hasn't actually taken any damage from those wallbangs, but it's going to be a huge B push now. And Prawn and Stace are both stuck over on the A side. You'd have to say this round is going to the Vox Eminor boys. The bomb is about to be planted. There it goes now. And there's 4v1 situation. Stace left to clutch. We'll find him now. He's got his work cut out for him, and I don't believe he's going to do it though. But he does take out AP there, who's going to be pretty mad, you'd have to say. But I'm sure he'll relax once they win this round, which there you go happens now as Teak gets the kill on Stace, making it 2-4 on the Razor Zone scoreboard. Ubo take this round away.
That was quite a little funny little play there. I think Vass on the, no, sorry, Stace on the AP there, top of the B building. Sorry, probably the smash still gets smashed. Unlucky there. Nade's going down. No one falls foul of those yet. And Vass pushes for through. Very slow. He's a man. Knows how to play, but he's kicked from mid, almost taken out. And Vass having to play it a bit more slower now. Prawny, big +0 on the Josh and Dyson there. AP adding to his own tally on the Kenji with a nade. Vass in top of A now, so he's well and truly entrenched. He does a lot of damage from this position. Let's see what he can do now as the bullets fly behind him. He's taking down the Stace man. It is a 2v3 situation now. And oh, Vass is caked at bottom A. Absolutely caked at Prawny onto Vass again. Prawny
he would be mad.
4 this round, I think. I wouldn't be happy if I was him either now. Prawny bottom A. He's been working it really, really well. AK-74, you give him whatever you like. And now he's going to push into front. And just watch, there is someone sneaking around bricks, but Dutch ever, the sharp one. He's picked up AP now, trying to get a bit of a flank around now. So it is just the one left. Nick going top A. Oh, his mate's down. That's it. Prawny, probably too far away to hear it, actually. Prawny bottom A, like the basement level. And Nick trying to get some kicks on the Dutch. Nick about to run into Prawn, but Prawn too sharp. Absolute juggernaut over there at A. And he will make that round 2 for 5 in favour of Chimera. Having a very easy time with the defence side here, lads.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, Nick's going to have a long game if it keeps happening like this. He's been left to clutch a lot of times, and actually we see him now with the 74U in hand, no longer with the bomb, but and doesn't really make much of it with that nade there landing there from Prawn, taking him out. So he's not going to be too happy about that as Teak there takes out Josh. Let's see if we can find Teak, the man who is carrying the bomb. Vass takes out Stace. Sorry, my mistake. Nick wasn't carrying the bomb, but he had an AK-47. He just had it the last round. But yeah, he picked up 74 this round. As Teak there takes out Prawn. Dutch there takes out Vass as well. So it's, again, we see, you know, Chimera on the back foot here, but only by one player difference. And Kenji makes it, evens up the score there. And we could see, you know, another clutch round here from the Chimera boys. Oh, doubt it now though, as Kenji takes, Kenji gets taken out by AP, who's in the middle building. Beast has got the bomb, but is a bit reluctant to plant it, or at least fake it. And Dutch has a scope in hand. He knows someone's in the mid building, and oh, he gets the kill there, wallbang, and oh, I don't even know how he got that, to be honest. But anyway, he's going to get taken out, unfortunately, because Beast pushed him, which was a smart thing to do. And that'll take this score to 3-5. Uber, take this round away, mate.
Yes, indeed. Chimera doing well, but Vox there with a bit of a round comeback, and they really needed that. They need another couple as well before half time. It is even seeded those, technically speaking. And where we go now, Teak and Kenji adding to their own frags. It is a 4v4 situation now. Teak opting for a late push through Elvin. The smoke does clear as he poach now. He's very careful. We're going to see Vass amongst it there. Again gets dicked bottom A there by Josh. He's just out in front in mid there, so the Chimera boys have opted to leave only Stace there bottom A with the SMG. He's now doing that little lean roll thing he does at the bottom. Looking outside and Nick onto Kenji. They're working it up B-side. Sharp the lad is, and Stace taking down Teak. He's trying to push him deep. Dyson onto Josh now, and we do see Dyson pushing through mid. And the bomb dropped over at Elben's now. It's a 2v2. Stace barely standing. And oh, I tell you what, again, gets a lucky escape there as Dyson gets some picks on him. But Dutch there baiting it up. Lovely. Gets him. Oh, look at that, Nick! Excuse me, but Nick shot Dutch from under that portable container there. Very good. Only going on the sound from Dutch making earlier to be able to aim at. So he's done very, very well there. Good good instinct, you could well say. Stace now pushed into mid, so an unexpected positioning from this guy. Nick's not going to expect it either. The bomb is Elben. Stace going to take this chance to come up behind Nick. How clever. And Nick's none the wiser. He's sitting bottom the mid building now. He's jumped onto that fence. So it'll be a silent walk all the way to A, but look at this. Stace, great play, flanked through mid. Flank bottom mid and just come straight through and pick Nick as he's on the wall there. So fantastic work there. 3 rounds in it in favour of Chimera. 6-3 Dazed.
Yeah, and we saw Stace there also using the silent run down the bottom of mid building to sort of get a better angle and make sure that the kill was going to happen. So smart play there from him, and we see AP now in a nice little rush there. Takes out Josh, then turns around, takes out Kenji as well. This is looking good for a possible B push here from the Vox guys, or at least, you know, rotate it around back to A. But we'll see what happens as AP's opened it up now. Let's see if he can get a couple more frags. Nick there takes out Dutch as well, so we've already got a 2v5 situation now. Vox Eminor, this is their round to lose, and AP is about to probably get another kill. Yes, he does. That's his 3rd for this round. Can he get Stace? I don't know. He's pretty far away, and no, he won't, because Vass gets Stace, and that was a fantastic round from the Vox Eminor guys. 4-6 or 6-4 on the Razor Zone scoreboard in favour of the Chimera boys. Uber, take this round away, mate.
Yeah, crucial round there for Vox Eminor, and let's hope they can build up a bit more momentum now heading into the next few. AP on that B-side with a nade out. Into a camera on his AK-47, bit of class to man, that's very good to see. Now, Steve's trying to get some smoke out of the shots out of the very smoky shot. Elben's there, not too bad though now, it's pushing out. A well and truly defended here. I can say Prawny and Stace whipping it up. Stace poking that side A building. Yeah, we've seen Teak. He's taking him out. Bomb down. I believe that was bomb down anyway. I thought he was bomb bitching. It is bomb down side of A. Not good news for Vox Eminor now. They've got 3 players up against Chimera's 3. It is even Stevens, but AP needs to get a pick now out of that the grassy area now to really even things up over at A. Chimera are thick and fast over at A. Really hard to get him off there now as Vass trying to make a little bit of a cheeky push in, but I'll tell you what, Stace, he's watching Nick ascend that ladder. He's watching the ladder, expecting him to do that. Kenji is top of his team building now. Let's see what he can do. He's looking over at mid. A lot of concentration of players over at mid. There is Nick's been tagged on the way up, jumped off the ladder, and hits the deck. There's some great watching from Stace. AP with the deagle out in front, opting to push through red container. But A is held so solidly. Vasto managed to get in and get the bomb out, so it'll be him up against Kenji, Prawny, and Stace. He's going to try and plant on the B side. I do believe Chimera are going to smell something fishy when they realise that no sound has been made over at A. Stace still proning around A. He's not quite sure. The Chimera guys, they haven't committed to a bomb site yet, which is going to work in their favour now. As Kenji's seen Vass try to push the B side ever so sharp. 4 for 7, and there's 3 rounds in it. In favour of Chimera on the Razor Zone scoreboard, Dazed.
Yeah, no, Chimera, they're commanding around there, and Vass, you know, pretty hard job ahead of him. So let's see, we've got, I'm going to follow Dutch, because I think we followed him first round, but haven't really seen him since, so Stace there gets a headshot on Vass. We'll stick with Dutch for a little bit longer. Dyson gets taken out by Nick, so again, team nade now from this time from Vox though. So yeah, unfortunate there, and Nick's probably going to be, sorry, Beast is probably going to be a bit upset, but you know, mistakes happen. As Nick there takes out States with the scope, Teak takes out Josh as well. So even Stevens right now, 3-on-3 situation, though that could become a, whoa, Dutch takes out Nick there with a car explosion. Not sure how it happened, but yeah, it's pretty good nade there, obviously. So look, we've got Teak now with the bomb in hand. It looks like he's going to be the designated bomb bitch for the Vox guys. AP, Deagles, Kenji, we missed that there. He's a little bit tagged, but regen's nice and fast there. So 2v2 situation currently, but no, as I say that, Prawn takes out AP. Teak will know where Prawn is now, but, you know, will he be able to get the kill? I don't know, because Prawn is looking down the bottom. He's expecting Nick to come for him. So, and he's probably going to be about right if he keeps watching there, which he does, but no, Teak gets the kill. I'm not sure if I said Nick there, I meant Teak anyway. Teak there gets the kill, and will plant the bomb. So there you go, Dutch with the scope. Is he going to wallbang? No, he's not. He's decided not to give away his position. I'm not sure if he may have actually got the kill. I don't know. He was looking in the right sort of direction. Now here we go, we got stalemate now. Teak has spotted Dutch, and Dutch likewise, and Teak taking a risk here because Dutch is out there. Oh, what's going to happen? Are they going to cross paths? No, Teak's way ahead of him. Sees him come up the stairs and picks him off there. So 5-7 now. Still in favour of Chimera, but, you know, Vox not letting them run away with this Uber.
Yes, indeed. Now, I've just turned myself up a notch for those of you who were mentioning it on the stream. Let us know if it's not enough, and I'll do it again. But it is 5-7, and I'm liking this. I'm liking this a lot, Dazed, because Vox are keeping themselves well and truly in touch whilst on the attack side there. Yep. Josh with a very clever pick. Now out onto the B straight, but it looks like a full-blown B here from the Vox Eminor crew. And Josh not able to do much about that as he gets picked up on the way through. Yeah, we have hit a bottleneck here though at the B bomb site. Teak just flowing up a bit now. He's going to get the plant down as soon as he can. But Kenji so sharp there, but Nick with an AK with the scope. Sorry, he's picked him up trying to push Vox all over this well-timed B push, and Prawny will be left to try and make something of this round now. He is working a little rabbit hole now at the bottom of tin building. He's probably going to head top tin or straight through mid. He's run straight into AP there, so he'll change his tack now. He'll probably head into bottom buildings, get some pre-fire on top ruins. And hello, a bit of tags on the Nick there, so very intuitive play by Prawny. But it's not going to be enough to do the job though, unfortunately. Especially with Teak camping up in the laundry building there. Oh dear. He'll be waiting, he'll be playing it hard. Waiting for Prawny to get onto that bomb site. He's not going to take any chance of the Teak man. And he's watching that bomb site with Hawkeyes. There we go, Prawny with the fake. And well, not sure if it was a fake actually, but nonetheless, Nick will take him out like the trash. 6-7 it is, so very close game. And I'm seeing some excellent play from Vox Eminor. Chimera are going to need to step it up a notch there, Dazed.
Yeah, no, Chimera needs to just keep the intensity up. They can't afford to relax because Vox Eminor are nipping at their heels entirely the whole time. And quick shout out to all our viewers. I think we got 109 and climbing. And quick shout out to all those Europeans. For those of you that don't know, oh, Nick getting a kill there on Dutch with that nade. For those of you who don't know, this is the Australian Cybergamer Invite Series, the best of the best in Australia, duking it out right now. And Nick there getting a nice scope there, scope kill. And Kenji getting a kill on AP. Nick then another scope kill on Josh, and Nick really on fire with this scope. He's decided to ditch the AK 47 in favour of the scope, and I think it may have paid off. And he's still working that mid building, but yeah, no, definitely making it work. So there we go. We see the equaliser now, 7-all on the Red Zone scoreboard. But take this round away, mate.
Very impressive play from Vox Eminor here. Now Teak with a slow push L-bends. He's watching the dumpster in the middle there, waiting for someone to push up. Seems like a bit of a CGO tactic to me, especially in a game of this magnitude. But hey, that's just me now. Stace is taking down Dyson, but Vass is again in and under the skin there. He's cleaned up Stace and Josh. A is open now for the Vox Eminor crew to push in. I think there's one out there in the spawn car park, so Teak still needs to be a little bit careful, but plenty of breathing space for the Vox Eminor crew now. Dutch, Kenji, Prawn going up against Teak, Nick and Vass. And Vass in A. Everyone in A actually for the Vox crew, except, well, I know Nick's in top A as well, so they all are there. There you go. So Teak just duking it out with Prawny now on the A side. We do have the Chimera crew are free to rover around A. They can get some picks from outside because the Vox Eminor crew have decided to hold themselves up, and that's not a good thing as Dutch is now pushed in, taking down Teak. Nick though ever so sharp on the Kenji. Nick, that deagle come out very nice. Dutch hits the deck. It's Nick and Vass going up against Prawny and Nick. His deagle is peaking, jump down out of top A, and look at that for half-time. 8-7 on the Razor Zone scoreboard. Vox Eminor bringing back, I think, the last 3 rounds there. doing a fantastic job. Scores quickly for you, ladies and gentlemen. Get that scoreboard up. Dazed, Nick 21 for 8, AP 13 for 13, Teague 10 for 10, Vass is 10 for 11, and Dyson 5 for 5 and 11. So we'll get waiting for another caster to erupt. That's okay. Quickly, Dazed, the Chimera scores and take the next round away, mate.
Yes, you got Stace up top, 15-11. Kenji following close behind, 11 and 12, and Dutch there, 10 and 12. Josh having a bit of a hard time with his ping, 144, 7 for 15, and Prawn also having a bit of a hard time, 9 and 11. So yeah, not really what I expected to see from Chimera. I thought they'd be a bit more. I mean, like they started off really well, but then I don't know, sort of started to lose it a little bit. But then again, at the same time, Vox really did pick it up. So look, it's going to be interesting, and you'd think that Chimera would have a good attack, and they're definitely going to need it if they want to win this, because you don't really want to be down, or even if it's one round going into the halftime when you've got to attack.
That's it. But that being said, Chimera have got some, plenty. They've played together for so long. It's just ridiculous. Like they've got chemistry that's, really in excess of what other teams can produce, and I expect that they will make something of this one. But hey, Dazed, you'll be the first to find out. Now take it away. It is 8-7 on the Razor scoreboard in favour of Vox. Chimera to attack.
Yep, and I'm gonna follow Stace straight up, who's got the bomb, 74U as well. Contrary to the Vox tactic where they gave the bomb to Teague, who was using an AK-47. So yeah, good to see some different strats here, and Stace also the top scorer coming off the defense. So let's see if he can carry that through into the second half. He's tagged already. Josh has got a kill now, opening up A little bit, but there's quite a few red dots around still, so they got a lot of work to do. But Josh again taking out Vass, now Prawn taking out Beast. Teague there takes out Josh though, but Stace knows all about it, so he's trying to wallbang him, but he's not going to get it. He's gone to hide at the store. He's gone to hide at the steal, and then Nick picks him up. So it's just looking like a really sort of easy round from the Chimera boys, but Vox bringing it back, and we'll see what happens. There's Prawn there, wall banging through, but won't get anything as there's no one on the other side. 2v3 situation, no, make that a 2v2 situation, because Nick is on fire tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and he's just got another kill to add to his tally. And here we go, he's trying to add another one. He tags Dutch there, about halfway health, not enough to finish him off though. 2v2 situation, as of course we've got Chimera on the attack now, and Vox Eminor on the defense. So you'd have to say the ball is in Chimera's court now. They've got the bomb, they've got to plan it. All the Vox boys have to do is stop them from doing so, or eliminate the Chimera guys. But I'm sure you know that, because we've all played Surge before, we've all played Call of Duty, and so has Dutch, but Nick has played a lot of Call of Duty as well. So Nick, on fire still, gets another kill there, taking out Dutch, and now Prawn's tagged. And yeah, 2v1 now, and the bomb's been dropped in mid, so Prawn's got a massive job, and he's got 10 seconds to do it. This round, you got to say, is over, basically. I mean, yeah, there you go, Nick there. I don't know if that was a TD or not, but I saw Nick get like at least 4 kills, surely. So the Chimera are gonna have to stop Nick if they want to get anywhere.
Yeah, you did right. 4 down is what it was. Easily then Nick is ripping it up. He moved back into spawn for a bit of bait fragging, but hey, look, this is a serious game, so anything goes. All's fair in love and Call of Duty now. As Stace now at bricks, he's on top of the stacks there to make no sound. But he's going to head bottom A now with Josh. They're going to push it, 2-pronged attack at the same time. Vass on the Josh though. Can Vass do it? I don't really know now. As Kenji's picked up Dyson now. Just playing it safe now is Dutch as well on the B side. Hasn't quite run into anyone yet. That's because they're sitting top ruins, and that man is Nick with the scope. Looking over at A, seeing his mate AP and Vass working A. Can't see any Chimera players yet. See some feet though on the stairs. So Stace is on the stairs with the bomb. He's in A, but I tell you what, he's living dangerously. That is for sure. Now got a few assailants from the Vox crew are right under him now. 3v3 has unfolded here. Kenji, he gets the kill stolen there. Dutch has picked it up for him with a scope. Some picks happening inside of A fully Chimera crew. They just need a couple more to give Stace that freedom to get the bomb down, or at least to get his ass out of A. Dutch on the AP, a B plant will be an ideal now, as Chimera Stace needs to rotate. And he will do that now in short shrift. A couple of tags on the Vass. He's going to hang around, see if he can get the frag. Just trying to take his time, but no, he's going to head out now. Kenji's picked Vass up, so well played from Chimera. It was kind of hard there, Dazed. Vass was well and truly in. He took down Josh. Stace really had to step back outside. But I tell you what, Kenji and Dutch getting the picks inside of A. Fantastic job to Chimera. It is 8-9. 1 round minute, Dazed. Take it away.
Yes, and close game's a good game. So I'm going to watch Kenji, because you know, we've seen a bit from him, but I want to sort of follow him out on the rollout, see what he's got. And you know, it looks like he's going to be playing the AK-47 role as Josh there gets another opening frag against AP. Prawn then gets another one against Teak. Vass now tries to hit back there, takes out Stace. Then Josh gets another kill for Vass. So we really have to watch Josh because he's having a fantastic attack so far, really opening that A-bomb site. And we're already down to a 3v2 now. A few complaints about Rego there, but you know, everyone sort of has their moments where they wonder what the hell just happened. But Kenji there gets B, so it's all up to Nick. If anyone can do it, it is Nick because he's on fire tonight. And quick bring up of the scoreboard, we see there he's on 27 kills, so he's pretty much guaranteed at 30 bomb, you'd have to say. I mean, you know, we're just over halfway, and he's already got 27 kills, and it's a close game. So anyway, I don't think he's going to get too many kills. No, he won't, because he gets taken out there. 9-all now. Josh taking out Nick there. 9-all on the red zone scoreboard. Uber, take it away, mate.
Yeah, you really can't ask for a much better game than this. This is fantastic. Backlight, one of my favourite maps. It's all fixed as well, man, like glitching bottom A. And I'll tell you what, two quality teams going at it, hammer and tongs now. Prawny opens the account for Chimera, takes down Nick with a clever nade, and that's another one there into Vass, working the A side very, very nicely now. Putting a lot of pressure, sorry, on the B side, should I say. Putting a lot of pressure now on the Vox Eminor crew left at A. Now Chimera free to rotate wherever they may roam, and Stace is the one with the bomb. He's at APC now. Dyson onto Kenji. But A is way open now for Chimera, and Dutch is going to pick up Dyson. And, yeah, just too easy almost now, as their Josh goes down to AP. And Dutch working some digger work through mid. I tell you what happened there, Dazed, is that Vox were just shunted out of A. They got picked. They were forced to rotate. They thought it was a full-blown B. And then, you know, Stace just nips back over towards A, and the picks happen through mid there. So excellent dynamic play from Chimera, really keeping Vox Eminor on their toes.
Yeah, absolutely, and I'm going to watch Josh this round because really excited. I want to see what he's got in this A bomb side. He's gotten so many frags so far this half. There's one already there, taking out Tiku's at the back. He needs to turn around though if he wants another one. He does turn around, has a bit of a panic spray, doesn't get anything but stays alive, and that's what matters as Dutch takes out Vass. Nick then takes out Josh as he poked a little too much at the top of A now. But see, we're already down to a 4v2, 4v1 no now situation. AP left a clutch. Really, really good at strong attack so far from these Chimera guys. You know, take notes because they are doing everything right so far, and Vox need to, you know, regain their composure and just come back and hopefully stay in it and win it.
That's right there. Obviously, we did expect Chimera to have something to show these Vox guys, and they really do. Nick, 28 for 12, absolutely huge. 40 bomb, imminent, easily. Now Josh now working his way in the front. Well, nades get us past him and it'll take him down. Unlucky there. Kenji in the mid though. So he's working, trying to get some map coverage here using that mid point, but he may be too late now as the frags are happening. No, he's picked up Dyson quickly top 10. AP on the Stace though over at 8.
That's a 30.
And Nick, that's a 30 for Nick there as he's picked up Kenji. That's huge after 20 rounds of a 30 bomb. Can't ask for much better. He's having a huge night, and Dutch Pride now tagged up to the buggery. He's sitting in bottom of the mid building now with the scope out. Bomb over at A. He's pretty well screwed, ladies and gentlemen, as the Aussies like to call it. Well, he's buggered. Approaching now APC with the scope. So the bomb dropped at Bricks there, so it's going to be a little bit of a big ask to ask Dutch to come in and get that, especially with AP watching with Hawkeyes. Teak sitting top of A as well. Hasn't seen any movement there, so far Dutch going undetected. He's seen that poke there bottom A. Oh, he's missed the sitter! He needed that one now, but the Chimera boys, so the Vox boys know exactly where he is, and it's just a matter of time there. So if he could have got in Dazed and taken down AP with that scope shot, and if it was quick enough to mix it up, he could have had that one. But nonetheless, it is 11-10. Vox Eminor, I'll bring that one back. 1 round in it. It's go time, Dazed.
Yeah, and I'm going to watch Nick this round, who's opened up, got the 30, I should say. And yes, so there you go, 30 for 12, ladies and gentlemen, and 21 rounds played. So that's quite a feat. And let's see what he can do now. As he's going to be on the B side. Stace there takes out Vass. Tikto takes out Stace, and then AP takes out Prawn though. So it looks like a bit of a push has been stopped there, you'd have to say, from the Chimera guys. Vox doing a good job this round. Nick there taking a few sprays, taking a few picks, and taps that trigger, but doesn't make anything of it. Don't believe he got a tag either. 3v3, all even Stevens right now, and Nick there jumping up onto the old clothesline. Going to have a squiz around the mid building, and he's right to do so because by the looks of it, all the Chimera guys are pretty well around the A sort of side mid, and Dutch also in the mid. So we could see Nick take out Dutch. We could see Dutch take out Nick. We'll have to wait and see. Although we could see Dyson or Beast take out Dutch because he's just tagged him through the wall there, so that he's going to know. And now Nick's going to be Hawkeyes trained on that right now, as you can see. So he jumps out now. Nice little jump there, but no, straight into Dutch's bullets, who was almost waiting for him, you have to say, and Josh also taking out Beast. So we've just gone from a 3v3 even Steven situation to a 3v1 right now in a matter of seconds. You know, that's all it takes. And now Teek's left to clutch. Kenji's going to rotate the bomb B side, and Teek is pretty much left with his hands down his pants. There you go. Josh takes him out, and we just saw Chimera turn that round around on its ear quite fast there, Uber.
And that's what they're going to do as well. They're really going to take the game and they're going to shape it however they like. Look at the score distribution here. Chimera all sort of pretty well even, whereas Vox Eminor and Nick carrying them hard. And it just goes to show that there's definitely an even effort put in by every Chimera player. Not to take anything away from Vox, of course. Now AP now had to rotate around to A there, caught a few tags in mid. He's going to try a different approach now. A pretty quiet, and not for long though. Stay straight in with the bomb. Josh on the Vass and Teek and Nick add to their tallies. Nick, I don't know how you do it, mate. Honestly, he's added 2 there to his tally, taken down his teammate. So that's actually only 1, should I say. +0 with the Carnade. It is a 3v2 situation. Josh now looks like he's going to get it out of A and head towards B now as we do see Teek, the last man standing. He's in steal. About to get picked from top A. Prawny, is he quick enough? Not quite now. Teek knows he is living dangerously. He's going to watch the push out onto the B side now. Bottom of Ruins it will be from. And he's going to miss it because he's pushing through mid now. Prawny watching that connector. That's where he's going to poke if he is going to poke anywhere. But Prawny decided to look away at the last moment there, so he will miss him. Teek undetected, still moving through mid like an absolute ninja with the AK-47. 40 seconds on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. This is heating up now. Teek, shot in the back. Prawny eventually closed in on him and took him down. 13-10. So Chimera, really just, gave the Vox crew a bit of a don't answer. For those of you, don't argue, sorry. For those of you who watch AFL, was just shoving him back. And then this time to get out in front yet again. 3 rounds in it. Dazed.
Yeah, I'm going to ride Nick, because if ever there was a time for Nick to really carry or continue to carry, this is it, because only 3 rounds left though. Stace taking out Beast, Josh then taking out Vass, Stace then taking out AP, then Nick takes out Stace, so already we see Teek and Nick left to clutch against 4 of the Chimera guys, and you'd have to say they got their work cut out for them, but nothing is guaranteed. But it looks like a bit of a split sort of thing. I'm looking at the red dots around the mini-map, and they're sort of split mid and A, the Chimera boys, so I'm going to stay with Nick, because I think he may get a frag soon. Yes, he will get one. He'll get another here. Yes, he will. Dutch, though, takes out Teek. 1v1 situation in a matter of seconds there. Fantastic round so far from Vox, taking it from a 2v4 to now a 1v1. It's Dutch and Nick, and I believe these two have been against each other a couple of times maybe before this game, 1v1ing. So, yeah, and pressure is on Dutch because he doesn't have the bomb, but he will be able to grab it relatively easy because Nick doesn't appear to realise that where the bomb is. Obviously his teammates weren't able to get a look. He spotted him, takes a few shots there. Dutch though also got an AK-47 in hand. Fantastic battle. I'm going to switch between the two and hopefully we get to see the guy who gets the frag smoke there from Dutch. It's going to be a real plant now. Nick's going to go for the bang. He's banging the right spot, but he's not really banging the exact right spot, so he'll get Dutch will get out clean there without any tags. He's still staying on the bomb. He's behind the bomb now. Nick's going to come in. We'll watch Nick now. Let's see if he can do it. He's got to defuse that bomb. He's got to get the kill pretty much. And Dutch has just slinked his way out like a sneaky man, but Nick, Nick too sharp, just realizes it. How does he know? Like seriously, he just knows. I mean, just walks out the door, has a quick peek, and bang, there he is. So Nick, fantastic there, 13-11. That was a 2v4 situation in favour of Chimera, and Vox Eminor end up winning it. So well done, good round there. Uber, take this round away.
Nick Hibbert carrying Vox Eminor, almost doubling the AP score, the one behind him there. And adding another one there. 36, 37 frags, and that is actually unstoppable. It's ridiculous. That's over in A now, mixing it up. Vox Eminor having a great round so far. It is a 4v1 situation. Prawny takes down Nick. But it's too late. The Juggernaut's already done his damage now. We will head over to Prawny. He's sitting bottom of mid, but he's run straight to AP. It is 13-12. Chimera now. The ball's in their court. They've got to start to bring it back. This is tight. This is Australian Call of Duty at its best, ladies and gentlemen. And Chimera not giving up without a fight, though, I'm sure. Let's see what they can do for us nowadays.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to take credit for that the round before, because I did say if ever there's a time for Nick to clutch, this was it, and he did. Anyway, Josh though Chimera getting some nice early nades. Josh and Stace there taking out 2 of the Vox guys. Dutch there gets taken out. Nick there, and Nick doing that damage there. And I tell you what, if Chimera can't take Nick out, anything could happen. And Josh there takes out AP. It's Beast and Nick. But I'm not going to count anyone out because, as we saw before, the 2v4 situation can be done. But the bomb's been planted this time. Prawn has done that. There we go. Bang there. Ken takes out Nick. Well done, Kenji. Josh takes out Beast. Good work from the Chimera guys. 14-12. Still close. Anything could happen, and I'm not gonna call it over yet.
Yes, indeed. It is not over yet, that's for sure. But I tell you what, Chimera bringing that bomb back, and they needed to do it because Vox Eminor starting to build up momentum, and that's what it's about, really. Once you start to get out your nose in front, it is that much easier. Vass in A, taking down States now. Prawny trying to bang it up there in mid. But no luck there. He might just duck. And he's going to stay in mid now. AP is also in mid with the SMG looking towards the A side. Josh getting that frag for Chimera inside A. Josh! Oh, the lags killed him. I think it was Vass on the Deagle. So here we go now. Bit of team killing there. Nick very sharp even onto his own teammates. He's got 38 frags though. It's ridiculous. It's a 2v2 situation now. It's not even, it's not even city streets with an SMG, I don't know how he's doing. He's got an AK, he's just ripping. There we go, Nick on the Prawny now, taking him down on the B side. And he's going to roam around now. Probably try and get a bit of flank on, but Dutch Pride, he's miles away. He's actually at the yellow car, at the rabbit hole. He's seen the bomb, but he's going to be very careful. He's expecting to be camped out, but that's actually not the case. I don't think Vox know where the bomb is at all. So Nick now going to take a bit of a rear position, going to head over towards the B side, preempt a bit of a B push. Now Vass has seen Dutch Pride. He has seen the bomb as well. He's covering it now from yellow car. I'm not sure what Dutch is doing. Dutch knows where the bomb is. There's 27 seconds remaining. He's opted, instead of going to take it, he's going to flank all the way back through, connected to the opposition spawn, and try and find someone. So, he's running out of time now, 18 seconds. This is the problem now. He's got to make sound. He's got to make noise because he's got to be quick. Dutch now rotating the B very quickly. Nick, his ears prick up as he heads in that direction as well. It's going to be a showdown on the B side, ladies and gentlemen. Bomb getting planted. 4 seconds remaining. He will get it down, but not that easily as the flash goes down on top of Dutch Pride. He won't be able to see a thing. He should be able to get ripped, and it is Vass who deals the death blow there. Very nice play from Vox Eminor there. I'm not quite sure what was going on there. I don't know why Dutch played it that way. He took quite a while to pick up the bomb. He must have been playing it safe, but, too safe is too sorry, some do say. 13-14 the score is. Vox Eminor getting that one back. Nick 39 for 16 days. He's ripping.
Yeah, and I'd say he was hacking, but I've seen him at LAN. I know he's capable of it. I don't know, like, is he blessed or something? Does the frags, like, is it internal cheats, But I don't know, man. He just knows what to do and he does it perfectly. There's Vass gets a nice double on stage and Josh. Taking out Kenji as well. So Vass having a fantastic round now. And bang, there you go. It's all over for this round. 14 all now. And the heat is well and truly on the Chimera boys. They're on attack. They need to do something. Uber, take this round away, mate.
Yes, indeed. So many calls. Nick is cheating coming out from the stream, but we've seen him frag like this before. We've seen him play well. I don't know why people are so surprised. It is against some quality opposition, though. There's no doubt there. Teak with the nade comes out, but he cops his own one right in the face here, and the frags are coming thick and fast over at A. Josh, the last man standing over at A for the attacking Chimera crew, but it seems like it will be a bit of a B-sided push there for the Chimera crew. Dyson now at rabbit hole for Vox Eminor, trying to look at that street, trying to get a pick on a player rotating B. He will in a moment if he keeps looking. There we go. Oh, Dutch Pride! I cannot believe that. He's come straight around and picked him up with the Deagle. He was watching that same spot. Sharp indeed. Kenji now mid looking towards the bottom ruins, but Nick very sharp with an AK. Doesn't even give him a chance. 2v2 now. Josh coming down into bottom of A. AP as well. We're waiting to see him. And AP's going to run right into him. Here we go now. Josh gets taken down. Never had a chance there. AP watching the spot. And Dutch Pride. Let's see if he can retain some of Chimera's pride and bring this round back. No, Nick through the wall. He's cheating, people saying, I don't know. But that was a great frag. And I tell you what, it is all like Donkey Kong. 42 for 16, Nick Hibbard. Come at me, bro. He says, Vox in front by 1 round. This could be match point for Vox Eminor days.
He's 42 for 16. How's it even possible? Like, seriously. If he's giving out lessons, I want some. But yeah, let's watch in this round. Let's see what happens. What is going to go what is going to go on this round? Stays taking out Teak there. We've already got 2 down for the team of Vox, but some might say Nick is 2 men in 1. So we'll see what happens. There you go, Nick. He just looks at the right spot. How does that even happen? He just looks at the right spot, takes out Kenji. Bomb's been planted. Dutch takes out Beast. Nick there, take out. What? How does that? I don't even understand. He just jumped and got 2 kills there. Like, seriously, that is sharp. There's no other way. It's sharp. and you all saw it there. How does that happen? We're going to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fantastic game. 45 for 17, and more to come. And Uber, you got to say, this is one of the best matches we've casted ever since we started.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, we do have overtime here, ladies and gentlemen. It will be MR3. And I'll tell you what, Nick, I think it was 45 kills and 17 deaths or something like that. So he just ripped, there's no doubt. Absolutely on fire. You know, it could just be one of those nights where you're just on the trigger finger and everything's working. But I tell you what, he was so instrumental for Vox Eminor now. Like, just ripping. Wow. Fantastic play from him. Now, Vox need to give him a hand here. And let's see if they can bring back this overtime. We will be seeing the teams, they will face off. The teams will swap around again, so we will see. I think it'll be Vox Eminor on the attacking side to start with. Obviously, we'll swap at 4 rounds. Best of... swap at 3 rounds, first to 4. And it's to 3-3, we'll go again. So, yeah, been fantastic play from Vox Eminor. Chimera, though, just as well. You know, the thing is, none of their players is getting the real spotlights because they're not showboating it up there. You know, they're even frags. You know, they're all going really consistent and they're a very tight-knit team. But Vox Eminor brought their secret weapon to play today, Dazed, and they have been ripping up.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, that's good to see. That's what you want when you press that, you know, tab button or whatever it is on your keyboard to bring that scoreboard up. As you know, as a team, you know, mate, you want to see, you know, even sort of kills, and you don't really want to be looking and seeing like one guy doing all the work. I mean, if it's you doing all the work, then I guess it's nice to see a lot of score, but it's really, you know, you want to see it being, you know, evenly dispersed, you know, frags and all. Whereas, you know, Vox, it's different. Obviously, we've got Nick just blitzing it, you know, AP and Vass, you know, sort of, you know, doing their part. Teak, bit of a bomb bitch on attack, so you know, you're never going to get a huge amount of frags doing that, and more of a support player on defense as well. But yeah, and Beast, I don't know, he's having a bit of a quiet game. He's usually, you know, frags quite a lot, and he is doing a good job. But you know, just Nick, I can't believe it. Like, so many frags and so many that I don't even know how he does it. Like, I mean, he's not cheating, you'd have to say. We've seen him at LAN, we know he can do it, but tonight someone put something in his drink. He is on the Red Bulls, he's on something, because he is peaking. That is for certain.
Yes, indeed. Here we go. The rups do happen. So, obviously, you know, we've seen these players, you know, Beast and Teak and stuff. They've ripped up at LAN. You know, they're fantastic players. But tonight being overshadowed by Nick, this is a different game right now. Though it is a different game. We do have a nil on the scoreboard. My God, my English is killing me. And it will be the first to 4 now. Here we go. So it is Vox Eminor on the attack side. Smoke goes down over in mid. Teak sitting tight in L-bends. No smoke to front A, but plenty over plenty over the tractor there, and Vass doing his work in A. He's been instrumental this game so far. But Nick again, that's 2-1. No, he says, I'll take that one. And Teak picks up Josh pushing front A. Prawny last man standing. He's forced to rotate through mid. Very frustrating stuff here for Chimera. Nick just chewing every frag he can get, I think. Oh, Nick! Dirty player! He's pwned in front of the connected doorway and picked up Prawny. 3 kills from that first round. 1-0 in favour of Vox Eminor in the first half-time here in the Raise Zone scoreboard, Days.
Yeah, I'm going to watch him. I got to see how he does it because, wow, he's already got 3 kills in 1 round in overtime. And, I mean, look, if you were Nick and you didn't win this overtime or didn't win this match in the end, you'd be upset. But, I mean, seriously, what else can he do? Josh there taking out Vass. So, already Vox on a bit of a back foot now, especially now as Kenji takes out AP. Nick there wallbanging, doesn't get anything, but almost gets killed himself. And Vox Pathetic, I'm not sure who's Beast. I think Beast has changed his name to Vox Pathetic, so I'm going to remember that. Beast there getting tagged, it gets killed, but doesn't drop himself yet. Josh there, as I say that though, Kenji will take him out. Josh is dead for the Chimera boys. It's a 4v2 situation, but that doesn't mean anything. We saw it happen a few rounds before overtime, you know, that it can get turned around. Now it's a 1v4 with Nick left to clutch. Doesn't happen though, stays with the Deagle there, taking out Nick. 1-1 now in the overtime, and Uber mate take this round away.
Thank you for that one. Yes, Chimera bringing that one back. Obviously, RC's clearly told Kenji to turn on his cheats. And he's brought that round back. Josh, 183 ping. Tell you what, this is some seriously weird circumstances for him. That is stupid. I can't believe that lag. But, you know, he's doing very well despite that. Two frags, 2 deaths. And doing his job now. We go. Prawny gets a pick on a Vass before he gets ripped up by Beast front 8. Dutchy with a deal onto Nick, having some of his own medicine. AP straight into bottom mid. He's taking down Josh there. But I tell you what, by the skin of his teeth, it was a bit of hit fire to clean him up. It is a 3v2 in favour of Chimera. Stace now pushing out the bricks. What are you doing? Teak got shot from behind. Stace now making his house bitches don't enter and don't even bother knocking. As you see the bomb dropped out over at Bricks. Chimera taking a stranglehold of this one now. AP's the last one standing. SMG in mid. He's in the shitter, so to speak. He's in the middle of the map with a short-range weapon. Let's see what he can make of this one. He's seen some movement there at top ruins, but hey, he's also been seeing that is Dutch Pride now, trying to just toy with AP a little bit there. But he's caught the tag himself. It is pretty even Stevens in this confrontation now. AP trying to get out of there before Stace comes through and rips his face off. We're waiting to see what happens now. AP's going to run into an opposition play in just a moment, surely. The rest of the Chimera lads sitting in the shadows waiting to shank out AP and help their boy out. AP now sitting in mid still. 28 seconds left on the round. We know it's over. It's really delaying the inevitable, but let's see what he can do now. He's going to jump. Oh, Kenji jumps straight down in front of him and manages to pick him up in mid. 2 rounds to 1 in favour of Chimera. Classy play there. Let's get it on, Dazed.
Yeah, AP it was up shit creek there without a means of propulsion, you'd have to say. And I'm not sure what's happening here. What's the score? It's 2-1, and it didn't auto swap sides. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to do it manually, and I believe we're gonna go live now. No, apparently no. So okay, we'll have to wait and see what happens. Yeah, but let's have a quick look at the scores. Chimera, Kenji there, 3-1, Josh 3 for 3, Dutch 2 for 1, Stace 2 for 2, and Prawn 1 for 2. And Ubermate, give us the old Vox scores.
Yes, indeed. Nick 3 for 3, Pathetic 2 for 3, AP 1 for 3, Teak 1 for 3, and Vass 1 for 4 there. Let's see if he can mix it up more at A. Vass has been a great player, really putting a thorn in the side of the Chimera boys now. So we had a swap. It is 2-1 in favour of Chimera. And the side swap at 3 rounds here, so it's quite easy to keep track of there. Should be fine for those of you, even those who didn't do maths at school. AP now and straight out of the way of that nade. He's sitting on the bin in the middle. Teak now, top of A. And a bit of action over Bricks, and that's what it's always happening now. Vass trying to take down Stace, but he won't have any of it. Stace straight through. Nick onto Kenji though. But I think A is starting to get quite hot now as Prawny trying to work it as well. Trade out of Elbens there as the shots come down from Dutch Pro with a deagle. He was sitting over at mid building, so again getting that map control. It's either he or Kenji doing it, and they do it very, very nicely, trying to really hold some choke points and get some long-range picks with the AK-47. Prawny sharp onto AP, bottom mid, as Stace onto Teak. Now it is Nick the last man standing. Without reading the kill feed too much, I'll tell you that Nick, top of MG with the AK-47, he's miles away, he really is. He's seen some movement over there down to APC. Is he sharp enough to take the frag? Prawny though escapes by the skin of his teeth. Nick jumping out now, looking at mid, expecting a poke from there. And he's quite right, but will he be quick enough to catch it? That is the question. Prone down in the middle of the street, and Prawny says, have a seat, mate. Don't even bother getting up. 3-1 in favour of Chimera now in this half-time. It looks like Nick's big 45 bomb may be all for nothing, Dazed.
Yeah, and I mean, that's going to be sour. Like, he pulled out all the stops, and to not come away with the W, it's going to hurt, but I mean, look, it's a team game, and I mean, it's going to be a bit upset. They're all going to be upset, but you know, they need to just regroup. If that happens, I mean, it's not over yet. And anyway, let's see. We got Stace there taking out Vass early. Josh has already made it up to top A, and as we know, he was quite the dangerous one on the attack of Chimera. Teak there takes out Stace though to even it up now. So you know, both teams got one player down. Quite a few red dots around the mid/A side for the on the defending teams. So Josh there gets a bit unlucky there. AP just comes around whilst he goes back to him. Dutch there with a nice vert nade. It's not going to get a kill though, unfortunately. So bit of a wasted nade there. But you know, if it did get a kill, then I mean, it wouldn't have been wasted, obviously, so that's a bit stupid. But anyway, Dutch there is going to come around, but no, Prawn takes the kill before Dutch does, but that's alright. They like to share the kills in Chimera. So 2v3 situation now. Dutch with bomb, AK-74U, and a sniper, I believe, on his back. So and also Prawn there with that, obviously with that 47, as we can see. So we'll stick with these two, see how they work together, or see whether or not they're going to go off on their own little mission. It looks like they are going to go off on their own little mission, which, I mean, you know, seems like a decent idea, but maybe not now, since Teak takes out Prawn. So now Dutch left to clutch now, 1v3. Yes, no, actually, sorry, Beast taking him out there. So I believe that is 3-2. In favour of Chimera, so we're not going to double OT yet, but we could very well be. It's match point for Chimera Uber.
Yes, indeed. They've had a couple up their belt now. They just need to make this one happen. But Vass opened the account early on for Vox Eminor. Some serious ferocity coming out now. Josh, the one on the end of that nade. Looks like maybe a bit more of a B-biased approach now as Kenji with a nade over the bottom ruins. But I don't know if he'll be able to open it up yet. As Nick onto Stace, the sharp AK man, won't be denied. And he's now sitting over on the B side. So he's going to try and get in under the skin. Get a bit of a quick flank on now. And Soft Spanner in the works for the Chimera crews. They try to rally their forces now. Not sure where they're going to go. Dutch sitting in mid building, go over towards Tin. Can an APC? It is a 5v3 situation. Chimera have lost their 2 SMGs already now, so it's 2 AKs and a scope up against full force of Vox Eminor. But we've got some quality players on both teams here, so anything could happen now. Prawny with the bomb, bottom of mid. You're looking over towards top of the ruins building. Can't see a thing now. Nick's headed back towards his own spawn. Oh, Nick on a Prawny. Nick is headed back. He's sent back in bottom ruins, all the way back towards the B-bomb side. But I tell you what, that rotate has been doing very, very nice for him. Essentially, he's going to 50 bomb this one. I guess he's got his 50 bomb, yeah. So essentially, but you know, we're talking overtime and that sort of thing. Teak there takes down, I believe it was Kenji, and now Dutch Pride, the last man standing. We could be seeing a double overtime here. This is as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Dutch Pride going up against Nick again. On to Dutch Pride. Thank you very much. That is all she wrote. Another overtime there, and this is about as tight as she gets. They're going to swap teams, and we're going to try and get it all set up again. So we're going to carry on with the score. So it gets a bit confusing from this point, ladies and gentlemen, because we haven't reset the server or anything. But we are going to see another overtime. So we are starting from scratch. We are live here, and we're going to see the Vox Eminor crew on attack. Days, take it away.
Not live, I don't think. The not live call has come out, so they're just going to wait. Yeah, wow, what a close game. Double overtime right now. This wow, this has been a great game, and you can tell because we've hit a record, I think, for most views in a single cast. We're 179 a couple minutes ago, probably more now, and wow, you know, that's a lot of views, and both from Europe and Australia, really getting into it. So thanks to all our viewers, you know, we really appreciate it, and we're glad that we can bring such great action to you live, or slightly delayed, I guess, you know, but live, you know, to your home, and well, obviously to your home because it's not on TV or anything like that. But that'd be sweet. In a couple of years, I reckon, you know, Uber, we'll be doing this on like Channel 10 or something. But anyway, yeah, Uber, mate, what are you thinking so far on this game? Like, what do you think it is that I mean, Chimera just can't seal the deal. You know, I mean, they did bring it back to make it OT, but they just could not seal the deal from 3-1 down. What do you think's going wrong?
I guess thing is, Nick, you know, arguably one of Australia's best players there, is really rated the troops. Vox crew have lifted. They all have now, you know, AP and Teak mixing it up there over the A side, and even Beast as well. So some really consistent efforts now happening. So Josh's ping climbing higher and higher, 200 now. Man, he's having a tough time with this. There was obviously the talk about changing servers earlier on in the evening, but they're not going to do that now. So we're going to take this time. The 20 seconds of this round, we'll tick down, and then we'll head out. We'll be live. I think that is the plan. So it will be 0-0 on the Razor Zone scoreboard, despite what the game says. The boys are just going to stuff around now. We're going to get this one underway. Vox Eminor are poised to take the first position away from Chimera. Now, they've had a fantastic game tonight. It was predicted on the stream that by none of the RC Nims that Chimera would come out 16-8. Vox Eminor have come and shown the critics that they're here to play some serious Call of Duty, and they have done just that. Dazed, mate, take out the first round of this. It is nil-all.
Yes, I will happily do so. I'm gonna follow Nick, because last time we started OT, I think he got 3 kills straight up. So let's see what he can do this time. And I know it sounds maybe we're being a little bit biased, you know, but come on, he's got over 50 kills, and you know the viewing's been good watching Nick, so we're going to stick with that. We'll obviously give everyone else a go, but Beast there opening up the frags though, this time on Josh now. So have we seen Chimera sort of run out of steam? I don't know, maybe, yes, it was actually Beast and Vast there, take out Stace. Nick gets tagged, drops down. He not only does he get kills, but he won't get killed himself. He'd rather fall to his death than give someone from Chimera a kill. Anyway, Beast there takes out Kenji, so Dutch is now left to clutch as Prawn gets taken out by Teak, and it's Dutch has been left to clutch so many times, but it's not going to matter because oh sorry, I'm looking at the wrong person. Brain fart there. Dutch actually gets a kill there, so I thought he was dead, but no, Dutch is still alive. Bomb's been planted though. He's pretty much as good as dead. I mean, they know exactly where he is now. He's got 3 of them left and the bomb to defuse. Make that 2 of them left. He's not going to give up yet, and let's see, can he do it? This is going to be a fantastic clutch if he can. No, he can't. Unfortunately, Teak just shoots him in the back. He looks the wrong way. So that's going to be 1-1 in the second overtime of this map. Vox on attack, Chimera on defense. Vox got the first round. Take it away, Uber.
Yes, indeed. A big shout out to Menace for really geeing this up for us. Put this one on Tech 9. Also, shout out to his organisation, Quad V, providing some very quality esports coverage there in Europe. Check it out, quadv, I believe.com. Google it even. That's what we do
Dutch
here in Australia.
Maybe timing out here.
Yeah, it looks like he has timed out here. In the meantime, though, Chimera still looking alright. They got a 4v2, and it's just Teak and Vass now to carry the burden for the Vox Eminor crew. Vass hanging on, and yeah, I think we will lose Dutch. Who have to reconnect. We may see a timeout after this. Actually, just what? I'm not. Is it 1-0 or 1-0? I'm not quite sure, but I'll leave it actually for a moment now.
I think it's 1-0.
1-0. It is. It's 1-0 in favour of Vox Eminor. I thought so, yeah. Anyway, now Stace working bottom 8. Teak really harassing him out with the AK-47. He's waiting for him to come up that ladder. But hello, look at that one up there at the top. And Dutch time's out now. Teak very, very nearly dead. And Chimera just really starting to swarm on Teak. There's nothing he can do. He's just going to sit tight and probably finish off the round here. Chilling. And he has done. Chimera will take that round. Despite their player timing out, they will call a timeout, I believe. Someone called a timeout, sure. They have called a timeout there, so yeah. Obviously, we had young Dutch Pride on the timer. Yeah, so we'll just go to a quick ad break now whilst we get rejoined by Dutch Pride Dazed. Yes, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, not joined by Dutch Pride as of yet. Still timing out, struggling to get that fifth in. We've got 3.5 minutes still to go. Let's do a bit of a talk about this one, Dave. Just get a flyover for us. Essentially, what is happening, especially on the side of the Vox Eminor crew, their push towards A is really interesting and very different to what Chimera is doing. Vox Eminor is sending pretty much Vass now. He's trying to dodge the nades. Vass will either head to APC or he'll head through the L-bends real quick and head to side A. And he will just try and work that very quietly. So quite a typical approach from Vass now, just trying to push him to side A and take down Stace before he pokes that side door. Whereas you know, for the Chimera crew, Stace and Josh push at the same time. They push through the side door and they get sort of a two-pronged assault onto the A-ROM. And I guess they're trying to really put the pressure on. So it's interesting to see what kind of a difference that makes. But you know, you take one player from A and you're missing him there. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that the different strats are working in their own different ways. But Vox Eminor definitely getting some excellent map coverage. I love the work from Kenji and Dutch Pride in mid, getting a really important picks, especially that one player, usually Nick, that'll push around on the B side, head to top ruins and just get picks inside A. He's doing it from across the map. He's really sharp. And causing some real issues for the Chimera crew now. So if they're putting Kenji and Dutch in that mid building, they'll take him down, and just really start to take the round over. So both teams with some fantastic strategies, some fantastic approaches to the game, and we're only going to see better ones from them, I'm sure, Dazed. Yeah, so still, obviously, quick scores we can probably go through. I don't see why not. Teak 6 for 6 now. Nick 7 for 5. Pathetic, which is the beast man. He's 6 for 5. AP 4 for 8. Vass is 3 for 10. And on the Chimera crew, Prawny 8 for 6. Kenji 6 for 5. Stace 5 for 5. And Josh is 4 for 9 there. So the it's pretty even Stevens over all the teams. We do see a lift from Beast now as well. Vass trying to work into that side A bit better. We may be seeing an admin getting contacted as well, Dave, just to try and get the stuff sorted out. Hopefully the stream is working fine. We can't speak French Playmo, so sorry. English is the only language I can speak, except for the language of love. Dazed, mate, you'd know all about that. I've been testing on you for ages. Clearly it's not working, though.
No, I'm sorry, I was just reading something there. No, yes, it has worked. You've spoken the language of love straight into my heart. And I could maybe like try and do it in like Greek or something. I don't know. Nah, jokes. I can't speak Greek at all, except for maybe a few swear words here and there. But yeah, nah. Sorry, only English. Maybe we'll need to look into getting some like closed caption subtitles going or something. So I don't know what will be involved in that though, but I assume it'd be quite difficult, especially considering it's live. Not even possible, perhaps, unless we can get someone that can type really fast.
Indeed. Well, it's a bit of a shame to still be waiting on Dutch Pride. His computer must have actually shat itself. We are trying to fill time here. Never an easy thing. I don't even know what the go is. Do you have tonight's clip there on easy access? Can you play that, Dazed, or is that going to be a bit of a bit?
I believe I do. So we'll give that a go. What footage is this from? I always forget.
It's from GGF Land, I think. Denied ripping it up with the scope there. Bit of casting from the GameStar boys as well. Shout out to them. And it was a fantastic day, and he dominated. So this clip definitely just displays some of the talent of Mindfreak's scope. Check it out.
Alright, no worries. We'll hit that now. GGF Land footage there from Denied. Coming at ya in a couple of seconds.
Get the advance coming out. Denied picking up the first kill of the match.
Yeah, sorry ladies and gentlemen, we've had to cut that short as they did come back now and they are live. We didn't want you to miss any of this fantastic action. I'll take the first round quickly now as we see. I'm going to follow Josh because that's who I got given straight away, and he is a fantastic player who has been on fire tonight as well, so it's worth the watch. And here we go. We see the Chimera boys on defense, and to be honest with you, I don't know what the actual score is, but because we haven't actually reset the server. But anyway, lots of frags there coming out. Kenji gets AP there with a headshot. Nick there taking out Kenji straight after. So even Stevens, three all. No, not even Stevens, because Stace, excuse me, and Prawn just get 2 kills for the team of Chimera. Nick left to clutch, and that drink's coming back up. No jokes. Nick left to clutch now. Prawn, Stace, and Stace apparently, but no, Stace gets the kill there. Nick going down. Good half apparently. So 2-3. Sorry, 2-1. Obviously, I think in favour of Chimera. Okay, so yeah, 2-1 in favour of Chimera. Can they zip it up, finish it, or are we going to go to a third overtime? That's the real question.
That is a real question. It'll go to halftime now by default. So I'm not sure if this is technically in halftime. I don't know if Chimera should have the opportunity to use it to wait for Dutch to come back in, but we'll see. We'll see a swap of sides. So Chimera, yes, will be on attack for what is probably the 3rd time this game. Vox Eminor on defense now to see what will happen. We're going to take 5 minutes, I think, and we're going to take 5 minutes to wait, I think. I think that's the plan. Put Denied's clip on again. Show these people what he can do. He's a huge unit. I see him, coming in and out waiting for it, so I'm sure it'll be ages before they get Dutch in. So let's show them. Oh, we've had a server restart. Good God.
It's difficult. We're trying to keep everyone entertained as well as wait for the game. We're doing our best, so be patient, please. We are just trying to bring you the best coverage as is possible.
That's right. I think the ping is really an issue for Josh. I think 224 now. It just keeps going up. This is actually getting ridiculous. I think I'd get less in India this time. I could be jet setting around the world and be fragging at lower pings than poor Josh. And it looks like Nick is going to leave the game, so they're going to play with a 4v4. Perhaps I'm not sure what's going on.
The BRB came out from Nick there. I really don't know what's happening. I haven't been following the chat too much, and it's a bit of a cluster. I don't know, just confusing. I don't know. They didn't set it to MR3 for the OT, and now it's all. I don't know. We're in OT, second half, second OT, and Chimera are going to go onto attack, but we've had a timeout from Dutch, and also Nick just left, so we're waiting for them to come back, and we're going to sort it out as soon as possible.
Yeah, you know what? Put on the clip. Show them the clip. I'm trying to find things to fill the time here. I just think that they're going to be a bit of a while. We've lost Nick as well, so let them have it, and we'll try and get this show on the road.
Yes, I'll put the clip on now again, and hopefully it doesn't get cut off this time.
Second kill. Access denied coming out here. The frags aren't all
Oh,
big nade and smashes Aaron Patel there, but Carter takes out Edge, and it's all denied now. Oh, huge wallbang there onto Carter. It's all left up to Zanaku right now. Planted the explosives very, very close to death right there. Zanaku pushing out from checkers and denied tap.
Oh,
huge round there.
What the hell?
From denied. 5 rounds apiece.
Oh my god. What the hell? He got banged through a bus, underneath a table, through a pole, and yeah, it's obviously meant to be for the young man tonight. Tell you what, this AP versus Denied, this scope battle, I think might end up making or breaking the map for either of these two teams. And it is now all left now to Denied. Oh, how did that not hit? I have no idea. The Deagles pulled out, drills Carter, 27 seconds left on the clock. Tick tock, tick tock.
But Denied moving into checkers. He sees a player, pulls out his AK. Out. 15 seconds left on the clock. Can he do it? He's going for it. And what can he do? Beef is going to try and take him out. And yes! A huge round again, finished off by that man Denied. He is a definite asset that these players have utilised in this GGF land, man.
Oh my lord, that is a huge. Oh well. Is there any stopping this Denied trail to fix himself up another 2? This is just unbelievable. Q-Pad are just, wow. Oh, it is amazing. They're putting on a bit of a clinic right now. Dubu takes down the Beef. It is Pony under Pony.
Live again we are, and Chimera opted to have Rupp, I think, with most of their force, so I think they're just going to have to play on here. Josh with ridiculous ping, Chimera being subjected to one of the most grueling situations here, very, very difficult for them to deal with. And the Vox boys here, they've got their full 5. Mick rejoining us. So it's really hard to say what they're going to do here, ladies and gentlemen. We're still waiting for them to play. So it is 2-1 in favour of Chimera after what seems like it's been about, oh gosh, over an hour of game time, that's for sure. I'm sure everyone... We're probably getting a bit sick of waiting here, but we are we are waiting for the boys to still rough, and Chimera will probably go with 4. Get RC Nims a super sub in. He's on the roster. RC Nims, if you can hear us, get in this game. Get in this. It's going to be huge, mate. We need you here to make this one happen here for the Chimera crew. That will be absolutely huge. So, RC Nims is on his laptop. So let's see laptop fragging for RC Nims. He can do it. But obviously, yeah, we're not going to be able to get too far without Dust Pride, I don't think.
No, I know. It's unfortunate because I mean, what a game! And if they have to play, you know, 4v5 or with RC or whatever, it'll be disappointing because this has been such a fantastic game. But I mean, look, what are you gonna do? I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
Yes, indeed. You know, and I can't remember now. What are they down to 3? What's I don't even know what's going on. Oh, okay. So yeah, they're just sitting tight now, waiting for the boys to get their stuff together. I guess, you know, when this thing kind of comes down, it's really a matter of not caring so much about the rules, but just trying to be gentlemanly and sportsmanlike for the opposition team. Really, we want to see a game like this. You don't want to be won on a technicality base. You don't want to be won, you know. You don't want to be won so easily like that. You really want a fair fight. You know, props to Vox Eminor and and their organisation. I'm sure they've taught them these values here to make sure that another professional organisation on the block, and they're doing it well here. So shout outs to them. Shout outs to the crew over there, Talnoy included, and I guess Boomzo as well, big Boomzo lad. So shout out to our friends over there at Vox Eminor. So waiting for Chimera. Oh, they got 4. That's big. They've got 4, but Dutch players seem nowhere to be seen. Maybe another earthquake in New Zealand. Well, that's not even funny, is it? My apologies, that's not even funny. Let's hope not. Ladies and gentlemen, well, let's hope not.
It could be true. I was reading the chat, someone said all of NZ is going down. I don't know if that was like an exaggeration or not, but I don't know. I didn't know Dutch Pride was in NZ, but if he is, who knows? Maybe check the 9MSN news or something.
Yeah, I feel bad now, but not a freaking jinx. Yeah.
No, I think we'll be right. Oh man, again, just waiting and waiting and waiting. Look, thanks to all of you for sticking around. I know we wanted to see this game, and you know, stick around. Hopefully, we'll see like a proper finish. Let's hope that Dutch can come back. I mean, if not, I mean 4v5. Chimera could still do it, but I don't know. It wouldn't be great. I mean, they're up. So, well, they need 2 rounds, 2-1 to them.
2 rounds with 4.
Yeah, they're gonna have to try.
Yes, indeed, and try that. We're waiting for Rups, and we have them, ladies and gentlemen. We are finally live again here. 2-1 in favour of Chimera, and the attacking side will be in Chimera here. So let's see what they can do for us. They have only 4 players, which is going to be hard when the Nades start coming down on L-Bends, thinning out their ranks. Let's hope that they can make a game of this one now. Here we go, Nades out. Very slow pace from Chimera now. They're just going slow. They're going to play like a unit, like a turtle even, and Stace goes straight into A as soon as I say that, making me look to fall. He's getting picked up by Vasto straight away, so it's only a 3v5 situation now. Vas sees the bomb drop there, and not much Chimera can do about that, in all honesty. And we're going to see Kenji now approach the front of A. Here we go. Kenji now working APC. Frags happening everywhere. Vas and Nick taken down Prawn and Ken, and then we go Josh and Nick. It is a 3v1 situation. And there we go. Vox take that one. It is 2-2 in this overtime here, so obviously the lack of player letting down the crew from the Chimera crew, but let's see if they can make it back, Dave.
Yes, it's disappointing. I hope they can, because it's just such a disappointment that it's going to end, with 4v5. Win or lose for Chimera, it's who knows. But Vas there gets flashed, so we'll move off for him because we can't see anything. Stace there taking a few shots. Stace is in a world of trouble. There's guys to his left. Oh, he gets what? He gets wallbang there from Teague. That was wow. Okay, just every bullet hit him then. But anyway, Teague there gets Josh as well. Prawn takes out AP. Kenji and Prawn up against Nick, Teague, Beast and Vas. They're bunched up together now. Looks like they're gonna try and hit B. There's 2 on each bomb site for the Vox Eminor people. And Kenji gets Nick though, so Nick, one who we know is, but no, Beast comes into form just there, very sharp, takes it, and what's that? Is that gonna be
3-2?
3-2, yes, 3-2 to Vox. Uber, take this round away, could be the match point.
Thank you very much there, Dazed. And it is obviously 3-2 for Vox with the advantage here. And, it's just really rough for Chimera to have lost the star player. But hey, we could see that overtime here. Kenji on the Vox, pathetic, making it a 4v4. That's Vas whipping Stace. I don't think Stace has actually gotten anywhere. No, he hasn't. Vas has ripped him every round there. There we go. Kenji and Prawn are adding on to it. It's a 2v2. This is it. This is match point for Vox Eminor. They just need this round and they have it in the bag. Chimera though to make it a triple overtime, and more headaches than I can deal with. But let's see what they can do now. Teak top A's watching bottom mid. Nick now on the B side. Bottom mids. Oh, he's seen a play there. He's managed to escape. Somehow Prawny now forced to change his tactic, but he's going to go top of 10 and look towards the B street. Oh, probably not look towards the B street if he doesn't want to get picked now. He's looking. Oh, look at that. Kenji on the Nick, and Teak so heavy take. Top A. He's still in the same spot. I don't know what he's doing. He's going to get picked, but look at this Chimera with 4 going to make it a triple overtime, and luckily they'll still let this game even more. Could be the longest game in CG history here. As the bomb goes down now, care of the Prawn Master. Put a prawn on the barbie, Euro guys. And a bit of a shout out to Snow for being a wow fag from Woody. So thanks for that one. Playing it up in the air now as Teak has gone back through. Apologies for those of New Zealand origin who I did offend with the earthquake joke. Was a bit dry, but there it is, triple overtime. Chimera, Kenji making it happen, takes it out. I don't know who took that actually. Took out Teak though. It makes the triple overtime yet again. It's MR3 though, fantastic. But we need to fast restart this server to get it right again because we played there we go. Because we played the second half as the first half as far as the server is concerned. So. Yeah. Here we go, Dazed. Come on.
Win or lose. Chimera first of all are going to deserve it, whatever they get. I mean, well, not. That sounds really harsh. I mean, look, they deserve to probably, who knows, have the win, maybe not. But at the same time, props to Vox. They didn't force them to play with the 4 straight up. They waited a long time. It was at least 10-15 minutes of waiting. They're good sports. It's getting in, late into the night. 11:26 p.m. right now in Victoria. So, and even later for New Zealand and that. So, they're good sports, and it's just, Chimera, unfortunate for them. Sorry, got it right, but yeah, unfortunate for them. But at least we didn't see a forced 4-man, a forced forfeit or a forced 4-man play. Chimera just had to do it. That's just what happened. Vox were pretty good about it. Anyway, I will take this first round. I'm going to find someone. Who am I going to find? I'm going to find Teak. He's on attack, and I think he's going to be the bomb carrier. Let's see if he's a bit more aggressive now because of the old 4v5 situation. We'll have to wait and see. Doesn't look like it straight up. He's going to obviously throw probably a smoke and a nade for his teammates. You know, being the bomb carrier, he doesn't really need to get anywhere too fast. And he's certainly making good use of his time. He's going to take out Kenji though, who pokes up on the barrels. He's going to have a spray around the top of that ladder there. I don't believe he's going to get a kill. I think he actually did tag Stace though, but Stace has regen. Stace, or someone is on the other side of that wall. Josh there takes out Teak, then AP takes out Stace. AP then takes out Prawn. Nick then takes out Josh. Nick takes out Josh there to finish it off. 1-0 now in the third overtime, and it could be over now. And Ubo, take this round away, mate.
Yes, indeed. Shout out to Nuke for distracting me on X-Fire. Thanks, mate. Fantastic. Now is obviously, yeah, so the Vox crew that first round out in front, but Prawny, kind 4 he calls it. As he's, oh, look at that, Ken and Prawny doing the work and doing it dirty as well. It's a 3v3 situation. Now Kenji on the B side. It is a B push from Vox. Tick and bottom ruins now. And he's going to be joined by his teammates in just a moment. B's coming through mid. That Josh cleans him up now. It is a 3v2. The mid push from Vox Eminor not working. Nick heavily tagged top of ruins. And Chimera got this one on lockdown, ladies and gentlemen. We see Kenji down on the B side, seeing some movement there. Oh, look at that, Kenji sharp, couple taps, and Tick hits the deck like a $2 hooker. Now Kenji now looking up to the top of the B building now. Josh as well with a 74U. Nick heavily tagged. Nick leaving dangerously now. He's only got a deal. This is climaxing footage, ladies and gentlemen. It's like the start of the clip where he's got the scope, except, you know, people don't know where he is and they're not all shooting at him at once, but still, Nick now has got to get that pick down on bottom room before he goes anywhere. Got that deagle out in front of him. He's just going to have to deagle. He's not going to try and do anything randy with the scope. And Josh is the one harassing him with a 74. He's going to run out of bullets eventually, I think. Now, we see Stace rotating around. He's going to try and lend a hand here, see if he can get a pick on Nick as well. Just cut this round short. It's pretty well over. Chimera have done very, very well to bring this one back. Here we go, Nick. Nick heading now bottom at B. He's about to get flanked left, right, and center, whichever one. If there's a direction, he's going to get flanked from it now. And there it is. A shot coming out from bottom ruins. And there we go. Josh top ruins as well. What can you do, Nick? You've done pretty well to survive that long, I'm not going to lie, but Josh making it happen with his shit ping. It is 250. 257! It's still climbing, I cannot believe it. Oh, well, Dazed, take it away.
I tell you what, if Chimera win this, I'll legitimately eat my underpants. Like, they really shouldn't, to be honest. Four players and Josh is on 250 ping. But, wow, they've got around now. What's going to happen? Stays there going to his favourite spot. He's failed it though, so he's going to be hurt now. More than half health gone, and they are going to be pushing him hard. But Kenji taking out AP. Stace isn't taking out Vass as well, so looks like the A push has been quashed a little bit. Stace could get another kill here. There's a bit of a spray there. I'm not sure who it is. Teak is actually in, and it's all up to Teak. I didn't even realise. I was looking around at the map, and it somehow there was that many. I missed those frags. I'm sorry, but oh my God, Teak! What just happened then? They just ran in, gave Teak a +10, and there you go. Teak gets taken out straight after. But wow, Chimera winning another round. We're half time now, and Chimera are up. I can't. Okay, look. I'm not going to eat my underpants because it's actually becoming a reality now. It's a saying, okay? Nobody hold me to that because this could actually happen, and I do not want to eat my underpants.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. I don't even know. A Chimera, look, as I said, they've got the players, and Josh with his ping is 5 for 1 there, so, you know, just not letting him stop him. Alright, here we go. Chimera with 4 now. They are on the attacking side here, so let's hope they can keep their numbers up. Kenji with the AK-47, slow pushing like Teak, except without the bomb this one. Smoke heavy, all over L-vents and mid. Josh straight on the A-bomb though. No resistance inside A just yet. It's Vass! Double Stace and Kenny at the deck. Nick on the Prawny. Here we go though. Vox Eminor aren't going to make this one easy now. Josh is the last man standing inside B. He's about to get pushed, well, from both directions actually, from the bricks and from the bottom A. Shout out to Talanoy from Ramen, by the way. A lot of love from him. XOs and XOs. Shout out to Yakuzaka. Thank you for the kind words and thank you for joining us here at Mindfreak TV. Sponsored by Razer, AMD, and all the other ones are all up there. You can read them anyway. Here we go. Nick's picked up Josh there with the AK-47. It is 2-2 on the Razer Zone scoreboard, and this is what I like to see. Quad overtime. I think maybe.
I don't know, maybe, but it'd be amazing. Like, here we were sort of like, or at least I was going, oh, you know, it's such a shame, you know, Chimera had a good chance. We're here now, 2-2 with them having players down, and Stace has opened up the frag. It's now 4v4 now, so they've just evened it up now. This is unbelievable, like, legit. We could be going to a 4th OT with 4 players. wow, can't believe it. But then, as we see there, Teak takes out Prawn, but then Josh takes out AP. Oh, but then Ken takes out Nick. Oh, and then Josh takes out Teak. They're going to get 3 rounds, I think, here. Beast has got a lot of work to do. This could be the 4th overtime with 4 players for Chimera. This has got to be some sort of milestone record for Australian Call of Duty. I don't know. It's just, wow. He takes out Beast there, takes out Josh, so he's not ready to give up yet. He wants to get the advantage going into the next round. But, I mean, oh, he gets tagged there. He gets tagged on Stace. Stace nearly dying. So, oh my god, it just almost became a reality. Like, he literally almost, you know, brought it down to 1v1. The bomb's been planted on B. He obviously realizes this. You know, they realize where he is. He's got tags through the car, but no, Kenji too sharp. 3-2, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the 3rd OT. Chimera have lost Dutch. They're playing 4v5, and it's guaranteed at least for them to win or a 4th OT. So you're here. This is a history-making moment.
Yeah, it's been a long time since Chimera have probably been pushed like this since, you know, last season CGI final. Before that, you know, they've really had an easy ride. This is just fantastic to see that Australian Call of Duty is alive and kicking. At least 4 teams that are going to go at it like hammer and tongs every time they play, just like this. In the meantime, though, no frags yet, no nade kills, no nothing. But Stace and Ken couldn't prove me wrong. There we go, Beast inside mid takes down Ken with the AK-47 now, and he's jumped out. He's heading towards mid. Plenty of action happening there. Oh, Stace onto Teak and it is a 2v2 situation. We are practically jizzing our pants here. This is as good as it gets, ladies and gentlemen. Prawny and Stace are still standing. So AK and 47 combo. Prawny straight into mid. Bit of a shout out to the lovely Presto from Mindfreak. Thanks for joining us. Sharpest AK out. I spec him every game. Prawny now straight to top of mid with the bomb here. So planning obviously a quick jump down on the fence when he's done. But no one's poking right now. AP sitting connector. And we do see Vasty's in bottom. Look at that. He's actually a mole inside A. He's just chilling. Could have some Diablo Mazzarini footage right here. He's just sitting tight, and Chimera, no idea now. Vass waiting for the push. Is he going to get it? He's watching those stairs. Good spot, though. Like, he's kind of dewing, but let's be honest, it's all or nothing here. There we go. Prawny Costin tags out of connector, and AP was the man with the deagle who did that. He's heading around now towards men. Oh, Stace on AP now. Quick rotate to B, and he'll be fine, Prawny. Here we go. Vass has got to push out of A now. He knows he's up against it. There's no choice. This one top A. I don't think he's going to be able to do it. Vass going to rotate through mid. It's all up and bombs you right.
Oh my god.
Stace takes Vass down.
I can't believe it.
4-2 it is. And Chimera have done it, Dazed. They have won this game with 4 players. Dutch Pride lagging out, and they still took it to 3 overtimes, and they won it. That is one of the best games of Call of Duty I've seen in a long time. And definitely don't knock Vox for only having for not having 4. But I tell you what, Chimera all over that in the last stages. That is Australian Call of Duty at its best, Dazed.
I'm lost for words. Look, for those of you that tune in late or don't know the full story, haven't watched this at the start, it went to OT, it went to 2nd OT, it went into 3rd OT. At the half of OT, they lost Dutch Pride. Chimera lost Dutch Pride. Had to play the rest of the half with 4 players. Managed to take it to third. Sorry, kept it, you know, alive in the 3rd OT and win it. In the end, 4 players and they won it. I can't believe it. Like, legit, I seriously don't know what to say. I mean, I said I would eat my underpants, and luckily I reneged on that because otherwise I'd have a mouthful of underpants right now. But wow, I mean, seriously, that's going to be one of the best games that I've ever seen, let alone casted. So, Uber, mate, far out. That was fantastic.
Yeah, and what it really came down to was just the clutching ability of Chimera, and we've seen it all game. Those 2v2s that they're winning every time. Stace and Prawny up against it. You know, you had that good combination there. Prawny trying to get those, you know, trying to deal with AP. You know, AP made the mistake of rotating out of connected, going to back A, and that was when he just got ripped up by, I think it was Stace inside A. And there you go, you know, and at that point they knew it was on for young and old. They would rotate towards B because Vass they knew was in A somewhere. And they just rolled out. So that's how you do it. That really is. And Vass had no choice. You know, I question the idea. There's a happy medium between sitting in a spot and dueling for an entire round and moving around and finding players and killing them. Vass, unfortunately, you know, was in a position where he had to just react. He had to react what happened. And if the B player went down, he was screwed. So he put a lot of pressure on AP there. And that really did cost them the match, I think. But kudos to both teams. Fantastic Call of Duty there, Dazed.
Yeah, and look, fantastic performance by Vox Eminor. Fantastic sports. I mean, we waited about 10-15 minutes to try and get Dutch. That they didn't force him to play straight away with 4. They gave him the timeout as well. And they they didn't want to win by default. And look, it's going to obviously be slightly embarrassing, but really there's not much to be embarrassed about. They took him all the way to to the overtimes. You know, they were good sports, and there's nothing that to be, you know, nothing wrong with that. I mean, it would have been worse had they forced them to forfeit or forced them to play 4v5. I mean, in the end, they did play 4v5, but it wasn't because Vox forced them. You know, they just decided to bite the bullet and go for it. So, you know, well done to Vox. Well done to Nick, especially. Wow. Just, I mean, someone needs to go and add up all his kills, because it's got to be, what, 60, 70 kills or something? It's ridiculous.
That's right. And what else can be said there but overtime? So the score will read 16-15 in favour of Chimera, but I tell you what, that really doesn't tell the story tonight. We saw 3 overtimes, and you know, Duck Pride with the timeout thought it was all over, but Chimera, they pulled together. I noticed they played a bit more of a tighter style, stuck together more, and really were very. Oh look, it was just fantastic play. The clutch play was perfect. They pretty much had the clutch every round. They were behind in players every time, and then brought it back. And it was fantastic. And Nick, you know, just wasn't able to bring the rest of his team through. Great play by all of them, though. Like, I really can't fault anything there. Unlucky to Chimera losing the play, but hey, you know, Karma's a bitch, and they really got the win because of that. I feel, you know, like they just stuck together and I knew they were under the hammer, and they really lifted to the next level. And love it. Next, we got another game coming up tomorrow night. Quickly, must be going up against Team Arsehole, I do believe. It'll be Jet's last game here on CG. Obviously, so as you know, the Malaysian sensation will be close, finishing his time as a Call of Duty player here on the CG ladder, and you'll be able to check it out and see him go 007. Well, I didn't say that. No, it'll be a good game to see, and a good farewell for Jet, I hope. But look, you know, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, not much more to say about that, but keep those frags coming, and let's hope we see more of those games in the future.
Yeah, absolutely, and well done to Chimera. Coming up next, watch me eat my underpants. No, jokes, not going to happen, but yeah, Uber, fantastic game, and oh wow, I just still can't believe that we just witnessed that.
It's fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look, thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure. About over 200 listeners. Thank you. Big shout out to Menace and Quad V for getting this set up on the Tech9 homepage, and thank you for the European friends to join us and check out what Australian Call of Duty is all about. Come back again, by all means, definitely. But ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow night must be week against Team Arsehole in CGA. Perhaps a bit of more of a low-key matchup, but definitely one worth catching out. Some quality players that will be in those teams. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, keep those frags coming, and thanks for joining us.